guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Bookmas Day 4, I believe. And hi, welcome. Today we are going to be doing the end of year book tag, which is really a video that I think you're meant to do kind of October, November-y time, but I thought, you know what, it is literally the end of the year now. I might as well still do the tag if I wanted to do it. And I thought it'd be good to chat a little bit about kind of like my plans for the last few weeks of the year book-wise, and also maybe some like light plans for 2023. I will be doing a way more in-depth video about all my plans, reading plans for 2023 at the start of the year, but overall I thought it'd be fun to do. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So the first question is, are there books you started this year that you still need to finish? Yes. I've talked about this quite a lot in my TBR videos, that I don't like having lots of books on the go, and somehow recently I've just accumulated a large chunk of books currently on the go. So I think I've got about 6 books at the moment, which is ridiculous for me. 2 of which are kind of like my actual current reads, and other ones are ones that I've started and then put down. So the ones I'm actually kind of actively reading at the moment for videos and stuff, firstly we've got Weasels in the Attic by Hiroko Oyamada, and this is a very short book, so I very much should finish this one very soon. This will definitely be done by the end of the year, like that's probably going to be done in the next 2 days, to be completely honest, but that is just one that is on there at the moment on my radar. And then we also have 8 Perfect Hours, which I'm also reading for another video, and again very recently started this morning because I was just feeling like a romance, and this is also for a video, but definitely should finish this again in the next couple of days, so I'm really not worried about those 2. Then we have other books that I've just kind of started and put down. Firstly we have Redeemed on my phone, which is the 4th book in the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher, which is a Formula 1 romance. I've read the first 3 and I wanted to finish the other one for this year, hopefully. I'm 51% of the way through, so I do think I should be able to. It is just taking a while, which is annoying. Then we have 3 more physical books and 1 other audiobook, which I also should finish. That's Arc by Veronica Roth. I'm 65% of the way through, so definitely should finish that. Then going in least to most progress, firstly we have A Flicker in the Dark, which is my least priority for getting through this year because I potentially am including it in a video in January. So as much as I don't like having books on the go, I'm only 4% through this, so I'm barely even into it, like literally. I don't know how you can see, like my marking is tiny. I'm barely into that. Then we have Restore Me, which is the next book in the Shatter Me series, and I am 16% of the way through this, so again only a little chunk, and sadly I'm just finding this one a little bit more slow than the other ones. I guess I'm just not kind of enjoying it quite as much, but I'm sure it will pick up like the others do, so very excited to finish this one. Should definitely see myself finishing this by the end of the year. I don't see why not. And then finally we have How to Kill Your Family, which I feel like I've been reading forever. I'll actually check on my Goodreads to see when I started this, because I feel like it was forever ago. Okay, I started it 3 months ago, so that is a long time. I'm currently 55% of the way through this, and I am enjoying it. It's just a bit slow, so I'm slowly trucking along with this one, but I really want this done by the end of the year, I can't lie. So yeah, fingers crossed I can get all of those done by the end of the year. We will see. Then the next question is, do you have any autumnal books to transition into the end of the year? So obviously it's not really autumn anymore, it is winter, and I'm going to answer this kind of in terms of winter, but yes, I do have a few Christmas books on my TBR. As you guys have seen, I've got Love Light Farms on my phone, I've got A Christmas Wedding Guest, 8 Perfect Hours is a Christmas book, and another one here, I have A Killer in the Snow, which I think will be very good for the kind of wintry vibes rather than the Christmas vibes, so I might postpone this till January, but we will see. Hopefully I can do it before the end of the year, but either way it will still be kind of Christmassy, not Christmassy, more so wintry vibes, because this takes place on Christmas Eve, but I mean it's more of like a winter murder mystery rather than a Christmassy book, obviously, because it's like about a murder. Then the next question is there a new release that you're still waiting for? So obviously there's about 3 months left of the year, so not for me personally. I don't think there are any books that I'm waiting for. One that I will say in this is 5 Survived by Holly Jackson. That did come out about 12 days ago, I think, on like the 29th of November or so, and I haven't picked it up and haven't read it yet, so technically that is a new release that I'm still excited to read, and I probably will pick that up over the Christmas period so I can read it in January or something, because I'm very, very excited about that. I loved Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so I'm really excited to give another Holly Jackson book a go. And then I do have a few new releases next year, like there's The Happy Place by Emily Henry, there's Love Theoretically, I think it's called, by Ali Hazelwood, Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune, lots of books that I'm excited for. I'm sure Colin Hoover will be releasing a book, so that's obviously exciting. And yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty more releases that I don't even know about yet that I am very, very excited for and will be excited for. The next question is, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? So I've made a full video. My last video, in fact, is actually saying what I want to read before the end of the year in the form of a December TBR, but 3 books that I do hopefully want to find the time to read if I can, additionally to maybe ones that I'm more focused on. Firstly, we have Night Bitch, which I did mention in that TBR video. This is a newer book to me and I think it sounds super, super fun. Very short. If I don't get around to this year, I'll probably read it in January. I've got it tentatively penciled in for a video in January if I don't get around to it this year, so that will be fine. Then we have Leave the World Behind. I think this sounds super cool, but it's got some kind of mixed reviews. It's got some more negative leaning reviews. I do want to give this one a read as well. Again, another short one. Again, I think I might read this year for a video, but I'm kind of packed out in my reading schedule, so we will very much see where that goes, but fingers crossed I can also get this one done. And then in addition to that, I will also say the rest of the Shatter Me series. So obviously I mentioned I want to finish Restore Me, but I've got, I believe it's Defy Me, there's the Find Me bind up of Shadow Me and Reveal Me, and then there's Imagine Me and Believe Me that I don't have yet. Obviously that's a lot of books, but I would like to finish that one if I can. I don't think I'll be able to, but it is on the cards for me. It is a series that I'd like to finish. And the next question is there a book you think could shock you and become your favourite book of the year? I don't think so. I don't even know what my favourite book of the year is yet, but I think if it's going to be anyone, I think it might be Lonely Castle in the Mirror. I have got this on my TBR for this month. It's part of a video, so I know I'm going to get round to it, and I'm very excited about it. It seems a bit like speculative magical realism, and it's a Japanese book which I have had good luck with in the past. It sounds very, very intriguing to me, and it's got extremely high ratings on Goodreads. I think it might be like a 4.4 or something, which is very high, and I'm very, very excited for this. So this is probably my most anticipated read of this month, and yeah, it's a prize-winning Japanese #1 bestseller, so very, very excited. Hopefully we can give it a go, and hopefully it will be really good. I mean, I'd love that. I'd love for this to be a best book of the year. So yeah, I also love the cover of this. I think it's so pretty, so satisfying. I need to get this sticker off though. Oh, perfect, there we go. The sticker came off in one piece. You know it's going to be a good book, you know it's going to go down well. So yeah, hopefully a 5-star read, and yeah, maybe could top me off as the best book of the year, but we'll see. And then the final question is, have you already started making reading plans for 2023? Yes, definitely I have. I want to do a lot more kind of not organized reading in 2023, but with this channel this year it was kind of like, what do I want to read, whatever I feel like reading, and then I'll frame videos around it. Whereas I'd love to branch out a little bit more next year and potentially read books for videos, kind of plan things out more so I can get more reading done and more interesting videos filmed, kind of expanding my reading taste, things like that. Like, I've got a tentative TBR for the next few months, and it is very long already, with different books I want to read for videos, books I need to read in order to make certain videos about certain genres and stuff, and then like other things here, video ideas, stuff like that. So lots and lots of reading planned, and alongside that I'm going to do a huge year-long TBR, so kind of like with different authors I want to read the backlogs of, things like that, different series I want to start, like ACOTAR, I want to read more Taylor Jenkins Reid books, things like that, which is more kind of broad reading plans. And I think my reading goal is going to be very bold, but I might put it as 150. This year it is 100 books and I'm on like 93 right now, so definitely will hit it, no worries about that. But the trouble is, I don't want to encourage myself or dissuade myself from reading longer books, because I think that might happen if my reading goal is 150. So I'm debating, maybe I'll put it at 130, I'm not too sure, but then I guess it is meant to be a goal, not something I think I can easily hit, because I am easily going to hit 100 whilst not reading for about 3 months this year from traveling and stuff. So I'll have a think about it and I'll get back to you. Obviously leave me your opinions in the comments, what you think, but yeah, that is kind of my plans and feelings for next year as well as the end of this year, and that is the end of your book tag. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell to a little collab, and make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.